the flowering plants. You all know in sexual mode of reproduction there are involvement of two gametes, male and female. In flowering plants, the angiospermic plants have reproductive organs, carpel and pistil are the female gametes and stamen are the male gametes. This is the stigma and the elongated portion is known as, and the swollen bottom part is known as ovary. Stigma, style, ovary are known as pistil or carpel. These are the female gametes and anther. This is filament, and the filament together are known as stamen. The colored part of the flower are known as petal, and the green part below the flower are known as sepals. There are mainly four main parts of the flower. First is pistil, the second is stamen, third is petal, and fourth is sepals. Sepals are the green part of the flower and petals are the colored part of the flower. Let us see very clearly from a hibiscus flower all the parts of the flower. Let us see all the parts of the flower in hibiscus. These are the green part of the flower which are known as sepals. These are the sepals and the group of sepals are known as calyx, and this colored part of the hibiscus are petals. The colored part of the flower are petals. When the petals are united together and the group of petals are combined, they form the corolla. And this is the stigma. The red portion and the center of the flower are known as stigma, and this yellow part is known as anther. This is anther. This yellow part is known as anther, and anther joined with a structure, this is known as filament. And inside the anther are bilobed structure, and inside the anther pollens are produced. Pollen are the male part of the flower, and this is the stigma, and this is the style, and the swollen part of the pistil are known as ovary. This is ovary, this is the style, and this is the stigma. We see clearly all the parts of the flower. These are the main four parts of the flower. First is sepals, second is petals, third is the stigma, and fourth is the stamen. The stamen are the male part and pistil are the female part of the flower. In the hibiscus flower, we see clearly the male and the female part both are present in the same flower, and that flowers are known as unisexual flower. Unisexual flower, and second is bisexual flower. Unisexual flowers are those flowers in which male as well as female gametes are present in the same flower, whereas in bisexual flowers, male and female gametes are present on the different flowers. Example of the unisexual flower are papaya, watermelon, and tapeworm are the example of the unisexual flower, and bisexual flower are hibiscus, mustard, etc. These are the bisexual flower. We see in hibiscus, this is a flower of hibiscus, both male gamete is the stamen and female gamete is still or the carpel. Both are present in the same flower, so it is bisexual flower, and where the only male reproductive part is present in a plant and other reproductive part is present in different flower. That type of the flower are known as unisexual flower. Now, first we know what is pollination. Transfer of the pollen to the stigma from the male part to the stigma are known as pollination. It means the transfer of pollen to a stigma are known as pollination. The transfer of pollen to a stigma. With the male gamete, it means the pollen comes and transferred to a stigma. They form the pollen tube. Inside the pollen tube, the male germ cell is present, and this male germ cell reach the female germ cell or the egg cell and form the zygote. a zygote becomes a new plant. Zygote have the ability to become a new plant, and the zygote further develops into the new plant and gives a new plant. This is the egg cell or the germ cell. And pollen germ cells comes through the pollen tube and reaches the female gamete egg cell and form the zygote to develop into the new plant. Now we know about the cross and self-pollination. Self-pollination, cross-pollination. Self-pollination. First we discuss self-pollination. Self-pollination are the process in which we take an example of the hibiscus flower. The male part, anther, this is anther, and inside anther pollen are produced. When the pollens are transferred to stigma in the same flower, when the male gamete pollen transfer from anther to the stigma of the same flower, then that pollination is known as self-pollination. And when the pollens transfer from one flower to another flower, then that pollination is known as cross-pollination. A pollination occurs in the same flower, then that pollination is known as self-pollination. And when the pollination are done by the pollinating agents like wind, air, water, these insects, these are the pollinating agent. By these pollinating agents, pollen grains are transferred from one part of the flower to other flower. Like pollens are transferred by the wind to other flower, and by water, in some species by water, whereas in some flower by the insects. These color part attract the insects and pollens are transferred from to another flower, then that pollination is cross. And if the pollens are transferred to the same flower like in hibiscus, then that pollination is self-pollination. Now the zygote, after formation of the zygote, ovules, this ovules become the future seed, and ovary develops into the fruit. Ovary develop into the fruit and ovules develop into the seed. In some plants, there are two types of seed form. First is monocot and second is dicot. This is cotyledon. The function of cotyledon is storage of food. This is embryonal axis, and the upper part of the embryonal axis is known as plumule, and below part of the embryonal axis or the bottom part of the embryonal axis are known as radicle. Radicle becomes the future root and plumule becomes the future shoot. When a seed germinates, the plumule develops into the shoot and the radicle develops into the root. If you are confused, then we use this trick: R for radicle and R for root. The radicles develop from the root and plumule develop from the shoot. There are two types of the seed. One is monocot and second is dicot. Where in some plants there are only one cotyledon present, and that type of the seeds are known as monocot. Where if the two cotyledon is present, then that type of the seed are known as dicot. As you see in pea, there are the two cotyledons, and in a wheat, rice, only one cotyledon is present. So we can say they are monocots, and pea, mostly all the cereals are dicot. I hope all the things are clear to you. Thank you.